This is a follow-up on a previous video that I've made regarding the change of the friction plate bearings. And what I was running into is the cheap bearings that I was buying on Amazon were just lasting a very short time. Just a theory now, I believe the reason that they were lasting a very short time is because there was a defect with this cap. The OEM cap had a hole in the middle. There is a little rubber O-ring underneath here. I've seen that now the cap that you purchase online from Husqvarna appears to be solid like this. It's $10 for one of those caps. I went ahead and just took some measurements, reverse engineered one myself, and 3D printed it. What I was having is I was having motor faults. I didn't think, actually spun the plate and I thought it was okay, but I guess it just wasn't spinning freely enough. I was getting block blade motor faults, and with bearings that I thought were relatively new, so I assumed that my batteries were dying, that I just wasn't having enough torque to keep going anymore. Swapped the bearings out again, put this new cap on here. I still have to verify whether or not this is going to completely work the way I want it to. Essentially what I think was happening with the Amazon bearings is it's not so much that they were as bad as I thought they were and reported in my previous YouTube video, but I believe the water was getting through. Actually, the OEM cap had worn through. I didn't really even notice. It had worn through the groove by the O-ring, and I think water was getting into those bearings, and it should be encapsulated now, even better so with that hole not there in the middle with access to the screw. So in other words, if you want to access the screw to remove the actual blade disc, you'll have to remove this cap first before you could actually just take the whole assembly off by pulling that screw. I think this is a better idea, to just keep it completely encapsulated. So in any case, I've been mowing now for 24 hours, have not had a blade blocked fault, which I was getting very often. I couldn't go a full 24 hours without getting a fault saying that the blade was blocked. So I will comment later on this video, but I believe I may have solved the issue, and I may be able to get away with just those 8 bearings for $8 on Amazon. So we'll see. I'm pretty sure now they're sealed in there, so they should be okay, at least for a little longer than they were. The ones that I pulled out of here were actually rusted solid. One was still spinning roughly, the other one was completely seized, even though the blade seemed to be spinning, but I think it was spinning on the races as opposed to spinning on the bearings themselves.